Okay. Okay. So, I am going to be adding some camera data support to the project just because I started working on it. And I should be doing other stuff right now, but I really don't feel like working on it. So I figured might as well stream this if I'll be goofing off anyway. So I already have some old stuff, sort of a peek into the file format. So live cam stage, there's a variety. Holy shit, I actually put all of them in. Okay. And it just shows like all the different pieces of camera data. So there's kind of like this little header thing. Tells you the amount of frames it lasts. The lerp speed. This is actually really interesting. I'll go over how they did that later. And then there's like some bit flag, so probably an enumeration of some sort. To sort of say like, hey, we're going to do this. So that's pretty interesting. That'll be a fun one to poke into. But the main thing that's really easy is just like a couple of parameters, start position, start rotation, and then like flags and values, and then it lerps over to these values. And that's kind of why I want to work on it, is that it's real easy and not very complicated whatsoever. So I'm just gonna put it on this side so I can see it a bit easier. And the goal will actually be that by the end of this, oh shoot, I should probably make a branch. Just a sec. Right. So. Oh shit. Stage all. Oh, this is gonna bug me now. Well, what do I call this? Organize folder hierarchy. All right. So that's TPL. I mean, should I integrate it? Should I not? Probably not. I will branch from here though. What do I call this? Here, cam. Wait, no. Raphael. Cam. All caps. Integration. So if I feel like really goofing off, I'll write like an editor tool for it at the same time. Because, you know, I can. But that's about it. All right, so then public uint unknown 0x08. Here, I'll do that. Param flags A, param flags B. serializable. Oh. Using system serializable. So now we can save this data. Because these are basically the, as far as I've seen from the files I've poked my head in, these are the only two actual structures they have. Yeah. I don't know if I should really have this inside the class right now, but I'll just move on with this. Because then, I probably shouldn't have called the camera data. I'll have to fix that in a sec. But if we do a camera, let's call this camera pin, I guess. Public struct camera pan, and it will have a camera params, public camera params. Should I do get set? Get set. Gotta give it a name. Params. All right. At params. None of that. Okay. And then public camera interpolation. We'll do this. Call it interpolate from. Then public camera interpolation interpolate to. And there we go. That's basically the whole thing. Serialize field. My real question though is, in C#, property or member for struct. Problem with struct and property. Struct 1, struct 2. My struct. IntelliSense recognizes, but compiler says cannot modify the return value of test struct because it is not a variable. Okay, that's the normal. Make your struct immutable. Public read only double. Immutable struct. Gotta figure out what that even really means. Here, let me just pop this over. Assuming that's true. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that's not what I want. Wonder if I should make this a class. No. Let's see. Get set. Oh. Get set. I mean, if those are params. Gotta follow convention, or else I'm gonna screw somebody else up if they look at my code. Camera pan. Yeah, so again, the way this data works is there's some attributes and then like a from and then a to, with most of it being really straightforward because it's just position and rotation data. But then there's multiple of these in a file, and I think the only way to really know is to really just like read through. Yeah. Right, so we got these three structures. I'm gonna just move them outside here. And then camera data is going to just be, it's pretty great actually. So if I do, should I make these properties? When to use properties C#. Consider user property if the member represents a logical attribute of the type. The property will return a single logic value. Logic, little or no logic is involved. Tend to use methods. Okay. Why properties matter. Choosing between properties and methods. Over variables. I mean, I think anything. Right, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Really, you shouldn't use anything that's exposed, anything that another class can talk to should not be a variable. So here, public camera pan array pans. We're gonna make that a get set. So what if anyone's new to code, oh hey Panzer, a get set is sort of get means like it'll return a value and set means you'll set the variable. So usually use it like as an in-between for your variable so you can track what's going on. Yeah, so basically this is the entire file structure. It would appear, at least for the ones I've looked at, which is like the intro pans for stages. But now if I do public class, well, that's, you know what, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at camera data. And I'll do another one called, I'll just call it cam. The reason for that being is I'm just gonna make like a cam file. So this will inherit Could probably just do that. All right. Scriptable object. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make a scriptable object, and they're gonna make an importer that'll import things into the scriptable objects. So public, that's not true. I want a private. Yeah, I want a protected. Gotta go use the namespace. I want a protected camera data. Actually, I don't even need. Well, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I want a protected camera data, expose it in Unity, then a protected camera data. Oh wait, what's that newfangled? Is it camera data? No, I want small c. There we go. Cool. Create. Is it s? Hate it when it does that. Okay. It's bugging me. Import export. Import export object. It's not exactly what I wanted. Oh, something object. What did I call it? Import export object? I mean, that's what this is. Oh, but it's, okay, it's the base. So I need something that inherits from this. Where did I put those? Scriptable objects. TPL import export is the type of this class. Create asset menu. We're going to call this SuraGX. I'll put scriptable objects, and then we're going to put here a camera data. Should I do import export? An import export object. What does it have? It just lets you get from stream and load to stream. I don't think so. Can always come back to that. Namespace declaration. Oh, would make sense why it wasn't coming up. I was just being stupid. We'll do with camera. Cam. Do camera data cam. Menu name. File name. Oh. Camera data. Okay, cool. Let's see if we get this. So if we go into camera data, right click, create object camera data. Camera data. Okay, but it doesn't show up because it's a property and now everything is evil. I guess I'll just have these as variables because it's a struct. At params. Okay. Unity is a strange beast sometimes. It's great, but it's strange. Clear. Okay. Still not coming up. Serializable. Why is this not serializing? Scriptable object. Serialize fields, camera data. Camera pan. You know, I'm not sure why this isn't working right now. Here. Camera data. By default, Unity should be serializing these. All right, just a sec. That's serializing struct. Script serialization. Unity.GameObject. Let's see if that fixes it. Unity engine.object. Yes, it does, but now it thinks it's an object, and that's not what I want. Let's see if we make this a struct. Get rid of this. Does Unity like us now? No. No, it does not. Oh, protected? No, that doesn't matter. It's serialized. Here. Serialized field. Protected float F. Yeah, and that shows up. Strange. Camera pan, array. Oh, that would explain it. My bad. That was simple. And if we clear and go back, still no. Why is this? No properties, it's public. Struct. Unity's got this thing against me. No, really? Okay. Seem to be doing something really wrong here. Huh. Well, let's see if I did that. Camera pan array camera data. If we do that, and now absolutely nothing shows up. What the fuck? Am I in debug view? No, I'm in normal. I'm in public class cam. Cam is a scriptable object. The object has a menu. I'm so stuck on this. That's so weird. This is not usually where I get stuck. Here, let's just try it the old-fashioned way. Public. Public. And that is in cam. So any cam scriptable object type should show this. And it just does not. This is very bizarre. All right, time for some Googling. I wonder. I wonder if I'm just putting the wrong. Oh. It looks like I put the wrong. Oh my god. If that was it the whole time. Oh my god. Small things. Such an easy typo with the system and non-system versions. Yes, exactly. That was it. Camera data. Camera data. Make that a class because we want to reference. And we have one class on the inside for camera data. Save that all. Go to Unity. Boom. Camera data. Pans. I mean, yeah, no, that's fine. That'll make it easy to transfer over. Okay, cool. If we do one, I mean, I might want to make the inspector nicer, but there we go, right? Frame duration, say 142. or 350. Lerp speed. Oh, what was their lerp speeds? They got really small ones. 0 0.005. That's like a lerp speed they have. That's unknown. Position. Oh, this is going to be one of those things where we're going to want to rate like a crazy motherfucking inspector for this thing. Rotation. Yeah, FOV. Yeah, all right. Already, I'm not gonna deal with this. Can make an inspector. So if Unity, editor and if, then we're gonna make namespace Unity editor, and then grab cam, and what we do is public internal, no, all right, it's not a public internal, it's internal class, call it cam underscore editor, inherits editor, override on inspector GUI, custom editor type of cam. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh my god. I'm so rest. So there's something better we can do than this. Actually, I'll copy this. But if you go, say, into this camera, what we can do, excuse me, what we can do is grab, gonna make a custom property drawer. Property drawer. Property drawer. And then what we do is we override on GUI. So gonna have to go brush up on this. I'm gonna go open up a file, my file explorer from a previous project. GitLab. Got this repo. It's got all my cool stuff in it. Structures. Is it not yet? Oh, data types. I made these things. Min-max. And then got a property drawer. So that'll help me out. All right. So we can do a couple of cool things. So we have something like this. Position, that's a rect position. So we don't want to modify position itself. We're going to make rect content rect is equal to position, because we want to be able to keep that just in case anything happens. So parameters content rect. So we are drawing interpolation. Let's start with params, because that'll be easier. And then if we override, get property height, I can multiply it by 3 if I'm not mistaken, because we've got 3 properties to sort of run through. So got the content rect, prefix label, nicify, the property name. Object names. So I'm getting min-max. Right. I forgot. The editor stuff's somewhat convoluted. Very useful, but convoluted. Content rect for property name. That's not what I want. I want to get the properties. You gotta use like this stupid property relative thing. Serialized property. There's some weird way to do this. Here. Serialized property. Prop is equal to property dot find. What is it? Next property dot next. Move to next property. All right, this is going to take another Google. Unity iterate through property. For var property in let's see. Oh, Jesus. What is this? JavaScript. For each property. Prop. And get type. But this is a field info. Unity. Oh, I see. So we get the property name. So what we can do is string prop name is equal to prop.name. So we don't even need to do that. We'll do serialize the property prop group. I'll do s prop is equal to property dot find relative property and pass in prop dot name. Cool. So that should give us our property. And then there's some weird thing to auto just display it. So now we can do that as prop. editor GUI layout property field prop. Sorry, s prop. Cool. Let's see what this has done. Camera params. Camera params. Huh. Well, that's my other thing. Let's see if this does anything, because if that doesn't, then I know it got an error going on. I see, it's not doing anything. Let's see what I'm doing wrong then. Custom property drawer. That's why I'm saying custom editor. In that case, I don't want this. No GUI implemented. Cool. So I get 3 blank fields because nothing is being drawn. That's probably because all 3 of my properties aren't coming through. All right, let's see. So debug.log prop.name. So this is going to spam the hell out of my console. Or not do anything at all. Cool. Even better. What we can do is turn on our debugger. Build errors. No. Missing runtime argument C#. You say that every time. Oh, what is... Alright. This is just annoying because it keeps preventing me from debugging. So Unity, ignore, console, ignore error. Pragma warning disable. Okay. I can do this. Pragma warning disable. And what is the error code? 656. 656. Pragma warning restore. Pragma warning restore 656. KD, unused variable. Can I do error? C# pragma ignore error. No, it does not require this. The stupid Microsoft C# runtime binder. It compiles just fine without you. You just don't know. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Fine. Where do I do this again? Resource. Add. Add solution to source control. Oh, Jesus. Adding and editing resources. Add library. Right-click Solution Explorer. Add reference. Don't you love it when things don't line up? In the Solution Explorer, right-click the project node and click Add Reference. Great. Gotta love it. Right, I'm just trying to add a reference so that it can compile so that I can debug. But instead, it really oh my god, this fucking garbage. To display an assembly. Double click on my project in the project designer. The project designer, click the references tab. Home, pending, sync, collapse, properties, preview. Configured properties. It's not in there. Add class. Oh my goodness, this is stupid. This. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone watching. But this is. No, let me attach to Unity. There were build errors. But why? What is this error anyway? Missing compiler required member Microsoft C# runtime binder C# argument info create. And it won't let me copy paste this piece of garbage 20 line thing. Welcome to software. Microsoft C#. Was it runtime binder dot C# argument info dot create. Hey, Visual Studio .NET Framework home. But debug error status active. Sign in to vote, you bet, motherfuckers. Oh my god. Can I like increase the vote count? I tried compiling the following test program but fails with an unhandled compiler exception as it seems. Yeah, Jesus. Ignore. How would I do that? If Unity editor, can I do that? Can I do this? If, can I flip? If not, Unity editor. If or else, and then and if, boom. Can I do that? Go to would this just totally break my code? Okay, let's see if we can attach to Unity. No. Now it's going to complain about this one. No. Oh my goodness. This is just like... So, looks like there's an error in just C# for this. It just doesn't want to do what it's supposed to. .C# dot. Right, okay, so that's as far as it goes. Still errors. Oh my goodness. How do you even... Alright, so this is a tricky one. Yeah, okay, so this is like a special tool that I made. Might look into just using like an object, but I feel like there was a reason. Because I made the script 2 years ago, something like that. Actually, yeah, June 1st, 2016. So like a year and a half ago. And the idea was that you could pass in any basic type in C# language, and then it would be able to save it to a binary stream in whatever endingness you want. And for the most part, it's interesting because this, like, the Visual Studio part doesn't compile it, but Unity compiles it. And if I did like a regular console application, it would compile it. And it's actually really handy because you literally give it anything, like any float, whatever. You can give it lists, you can give it arrays, you can give it like lists within lists, you can give it, multi-dimensional arrays and jagged arrays and all that stuff, and it'll break it down in order and still serialize it. The only reason there's a goto is because when it checks for a list, it'll recursively break it down, but then the array's still going, so I just have it skip the loop, because knowing it's like subcomponents just got divided. And then it does some stuff, and it like builds you a file, and I did it the other day, and it can build like a 2-3 megabyte file in like no time flat. It'll save like enums and all that stuff. So it's really, really handy because you want to recreate like a well, again, if it's that continue. So actually, while you're there then, does that mean that if it doesn't, okay, because here's the thing, I can't break the loop, right? I have to let it continue. So if I do let it, if it doesn't continue, then does it end that iteration through the loop and go back? Or does it break the entire loop? Because if it breaks the entire loop, then it's useless. Okay. Actually, let me bring it up. C# continue. Continue. If it's not an array and not that, continue. See, because the thing, semantically, I guess, it just, like, it looks wrong. Because it looks like if this, if this evaluates to true, it'll continue. But if it evaluates to false, like, there's no else case, right? So to me, like that, I don't know. I'll take your word for it and I'll figure it out sometime. Still get the build errors though. So, is it worth never being able to compile and debug ever again for this tool? Probably not. So for now, if this doesn't break anything, cool. It will just skip the loop iteration. Oh, it will still do the i=3 step. Okay, so just a second. Okay, if I is less than 9, continue. Oh, so when it hits continue, it like loops back to the start of the loop on the next iteration. Okay, that makes sense to me now. Let's just do this. So if it is an array or if it is a list, is generic type. Yeah, list is generic. Continue. Okay. All right. And time to comment out the whole thing. Cool. All right. We'll figure out what the hell Unity's doing and C# Visual Studio's doing and why that's broken later. So now I want to attach to Unity. Hey, I can actually debug my thing now. Okay, cool. So null, let's, oh, get type, get fields. Oh, nothing, because this is not the thing I want to get the type from. I want to get it from, can I just do that? Type of camera params. All right, I'll have to do this. So let's just show this. Type is equal to this crazy stuff. So then if I do type and then type of, all right, let's see what this does. Let me go back to Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I'll get back to the continue thing. I just wasn't sure, you know, because I understood break, so I thought that continue was like the opposite. I mean, that was just me assuming stuff. Name frame duration. Cool. To reconstruct GMA. Oh, okay. So it's just doing its thing. Seems like this might work. No. What is this? Getting control force position in a group, only 4 controls when doing repaint. Auto layout version of editor GUI. Does it have a return type? Bool. Params. Include children? No. GUI label? No. Sure, no problem. All right, for each prop. I'm just confused why it's not going through. Yay! You gotta love it. Unity editor and the new runtime with debugging is like Crash Central. All right. Should probably update Unity just to get a more stable compiler. As prop, property find relative, prop name. All right. Okay, so the reason before, I'll say this when Pinzer's back. There's a reason I use dynamic rather than object. It's because I don't want anything. Property name, property field, as prop. Auto layout version of editor GUI, property field. Make a field for a serialized property. sprop. All right, let's do this again. Boop. And 1, and then we go here. We'll step. Field info. Frame duration. Editor serialized property. Array element. Display name. Frame duration. Lerp speed. Lerp speed goes into that. And then, yeah, the unknown property. And what's this fourth one? What? No. Goes back to loop. Loop is done. Continue. And then Unity freaks out. So let's see. Let's see. Editor. GUI layout dot begin vertical. Editor GUI layout dot end vertical. Cool. Oh, right. I can't do editor GUI stuff. I have to do GUI stuff. All right. Property layout serializable object. Property drawer and custom inspector. What property field? There you go with layout property field. On inspector GUI. Is there something else I can override? No. So let's do this. Property draw serialized object. No, property. Property field. That makes sense. Editor GUI dot property field, and then we gotta pass in. We gotta pass in. What is it? Yeah, position property. So property is sprop, and then label. All right. Let's see if we get it this time. Okay, it works, but not in the way intended. That was me doing that stupid thing. Do I have to manually increment position? Probably, yeah. And then, what does this return? Returns Boolean. Okay, so I have to do that weird bullshit. Type. I'll do this. Private type. This will be property, so get return type of this giant piece of garbage. So then I could probably do multiply it by type dot get fields dot length, and then I can do type dot get fields, and then just do position so I can do int. Oh my goodness. So I'll do a field info array. Field info array info is equal to this. All of this stuff is all right. System.reflection.fieldInfo array info is equal to type.getFields. And then so that what we can do is position dot height divide equal by info dot length, and then position dot height. Is that it? No, position dot y plus equals position dot height. And that should do it. Okay. Label. No, I want to use prop dot. What was it? Oh. So nice when the debugger just showed me what I wanted. So Y, attach to Unity, go to Unity, go back, step, sprop. It's got this nice thing, display name. There we go. Sprop.display name. Nice display. Read only. Cannot convert from string to bool. Well, what the fuck? Okay. GUI content of display name. Sorry, new GUI content of display name. It would also help if I spelled that correctly. All this garbage. There we go. Hey, ain't that great? Let's just do +1. And the reason for that, +1. Because then we'll do what is it? Okay, so position is equal to editor GUI dot label field, prefix label. And then we put in position, and then we put in the name. And that was indeed property dot name dot, okay, what's it? GUI utility dot nicify? Where was the nicify? Object names dot nicify. Or does it have display name? Dot display name. Ah, so good. But still gotta do that new GUI content. Boom. So now if I go here, it should do the indent and everything. Okay, well it did the indent, but not the proper way. Okay. Oh, I know what it can do. Editor GUI dot, I can just do label field, get rid of this. Actually, can I just put in a string? Okay, it still wants position. Position, and then we gotta do position dot y plus equals position dot height, and then after that, oh, it was gonna do something. So, well, I mean, I can make it bold. And then plus NB. Yeah, so making a nice editor is like, oh, I see. It only adds 1 to it. Okay, and that did not make a bold. Guess rich text isn't on for that. And then, yeah, that was it. Is it GUI utility dot indent editor GUI dot indent level plus plus editor GUI dot indent level minus minus. And then if this works, then we can basically copy paste this to whatever the hell we want. Yes, thank you, params. Perfect. Oh, let's see. Is there a way? How could you do that? I want the type. Can I do it some different way? Because if I can get it generically, then like I'm in business. Type of target. Oh, it doesn't have target, does it? So let's see. Type is equal to property dot type. Gives back property type. Can I get the type? Type name of the property. Get type. Gives back the object type. But what does this return? So yes, no. F10. You are Unity serialized property. That's not what I want. I want the type of the object, of the real object. Let's see what we got in here. Display name, dispose, duplicate. Get end property. No comments. Get type. Get the type of the current instance. Has children. Name. Name of the property. Object reference value. Dot get type. If this returns it, we're good to go. Still serialized property. Object reference value, null. That's not good. Dot. Find relative property, reset. Serialized object. Serialized object. Target object. Unity engine.object. Ooh. Let's see. This might get me what I want. Type null. Ooh, yes. Base. But what type is this base? Hide flex, not name, static, camera data. Get type. Wait, F10? Strange. Let's go back here. And it crashed. Okay. Try this again. Because this might actually, because like this, honestly, this I'd use for so many properties. It's just I don't want them nested. Like that's all I want. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this thing once more. Go in here. Go in here. Go there. And make it 1. F10. Type. Yes. We win. We just won. We just won. It gets the type properly. Uh-huh. So now, type. So that doesn't work, but lowercase type get fields. All right, let's see if this works. Because if this works, like, holy shit, required static type. I mean, okay. What was the difference between the last one and this one? GameCube. Type of that. Okay. Time to attach to Unity. Go to Unity. Come back. Step. Type. GameCube.cam. Great. And then that won't work because it's not part. Can I just do that? No, it doesn't like it. So I'll do type to is equal to type. Attach to Unity. Go to Unity, go back. Looks like it's gonna crash. No, cool. Type. Camera params. Type. Cam. Oh. Why is it getting the cam type? It's getting cam that holds. Oh. Target object. Ah, blah, blah, blah. So I've gotten the parent type. Okay. So that's the property. The property is the overall property, not the individual property. But what I want to get at, type is property. Type of whatever. And then once I have that specific type, I can get the fields. I mean, okay. I think I'm gonna cut my losses here and just make one of these for each type. Well, actually, for target objects, serialized object. The nice thing about this is that despite it being kind of shitty, that I can't like just tag everything on top. What I can do is literally copy paste it and change 2 lines. type of camera interpolation. Change that. And then interpolation. And then the next one, camera pan. Camera pan. Camera pan. That. Boom. And now all three should be done. But not camera data. Ah, what the fuck? I think that has to do with this one. Let's hide that. Yeah, okay. From to, yeah, let's not mess with this guy, because then I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff. No. And it just shows I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when I'm writing these things. But regardless, I'll make this a vector 3. And we should have a pretty cool thing. Cool. So clearly there's a better way because there's a fold out. Oh, but this will be good enough. Element 0. See, like that's just nicer because you can fold it out and you see everything. And that's sort of what I was trying to get at. And I got this pretty generic thing. What is it called? Object names dot and can I cool, there's tooltips and all that stuff, but let's see. Unity make bold editor GUI. How to get bold a label. Font style. Font style dot bold. Oh, that would make sense. GUI style. GUI layout. Label field. Let's see. GUI layout. Can I put it in editor styles? Editor styles. bold font. Just content. Oh, that's with layout. Okay. So GUI layout dot. GUI content, GUI style. But it doesn't let me do position. So confusing. There's like 20, there's editor GUI, GUI layout, like all these different things. Fine, I don't care. We're done here. Oh. You know, I just did this thing, and that's probably not even what I want to do. Well, whatever. Let's just move on to something different. There's like cam.io. And then import export object. Namespace gamecube.games.f0gx.io. I don't want a TPL, I want a cam. Using file structures. Oh, what are these called? Resource path, and then we'll have to do that. Private string file format. is equal to file format. And was this like live cam underscore demo? Live cam underscore the number dot bin. And then cam equal. Oh, get file from stream. Oh, I don't have that support yet. Export. Oh my god, the other one I just had export right away. Oh, I got all this weird stuff I gotta do now. It's like asset, database, I guess using Unity Editor. Using Unity Editor, asset database dot create. Oh god. Object asset creates a new asset at path. So I got this cool thing. Okay, so serialize field, and then browse folder field, private string, what's it here, export path. Then, so type of, oh no, there's a real method for this. Gonna have to go find it. GitLab, state machine, assets, submodule. Oh, there's a way to do this. Automated. Create asset. Oh, scriptable object. Okay, this is what I want. So I'm going to make a scriptable object. Create an instance of. Type of cam. So then SO, then export path. No, I want to create a scriptable object, you dumb butt. It's easier to read. Throw new not implement. Not implemented exception. Cam. Okay, so for now, oh, gotta do cam import export, cam file name. All right, it's the params that come after. So that would be directory, and then that would be stage index. Paste. Because that's just confusing, like. Wrong window. Cam none, stage index, mute city. Actually, whatever, I'll do this for now. Export path, assets, resources. No. Imported assets. Cam. Ooh, that's not good. And I want it to be assets. Boy, that's not what I want. Great. I mean, like, you're almost there. Now what's going on over here? By default, the value is assets. So that should give me everything after assets. Should give me imported assets. Why is this? All my code is like not working. All right. what is it for? If the value contains, then do the rechecks. So this one works. Yeah, but why does imported assets only return CAM? Resources. Oh my god, what the fuck? Looks like I have some sort of bug. Folder. Oh, huh. Imported assets. Assets is contained in imported assets. I'm a dumb idiot. Imported. Oh, I should really regex. Oh, no, but that's also contained. I see what the problem is. Scriptable objects. There we go. This type of stuff. It's crazy. Okay, so I mean, why do I have a cam? I don't need a cam. I'm making a cam. Okay. So let's see. Resource path, assets, resources. English, cam, select. Import. What does it say? Parent directory must exist before creating asset. Okay. So that would be because, can I do this? Override. It's the stupid resource directory. Defaults to resources. Oh, okay. It'll load from the resources path. Okay. I mean, it should load from the resources path. Okay, I'm not even doing any of this. So I don't even need to care. Must exist before creating asset and import scriptable objects CAM. Parent directory must exist. Export path. Can I, is it just like, does it just want that? Asset database create. Oh, I see. Okay, path.combine this and string.format. Oh, I guess I could just do that. String.format, file format, stick in the export path and the intcast, the stage index. Oh, hey, I don't even need to do that. Cool, cool. So now it should just make a blank object. Okay. Still does not like. Okay, string, file, excuse me, file name, and I'll just call it file path is equal to this. Debug.log, I'll just throw it in, file path, and then, yeah, and file path. Cool. Ah, that would make sense. How do you, I don't want to go regex. Let's do that too. Serialize field, private string extension is equal to bin, and that'll just make my life easy. And then we want this scriptable object dot asset asset dot bin 012. Oh, did it not compile? Oh, okay. Unity. The parent directory must exist. Create empty prefab always fails. Okay. I see. I see. It's not implied. Browse folder field. Relative directory to. Can I put not? How does my thing work? Okay. Ain't that a mouthful? Serious? Oh, underscore Unity project. Yes, yes. Underscore Unity project. That should probably be a constant somewhere. Oh boy. Very uneventful. FCGX stage editor Unity project. Can we please have this be right? Boom. Okay. Import. Failed. Parent directory must exist. Once again. Assets, my stuff. Oh. Okay. Almost there. Sorry, that doesn't go before. That goes after. Good. and it didn't seem to care, and it created it. Yes, cool. And I don't want the binary version. I want the assets version. Oh, right. I changed it, but it is a scriptable object. Oh boy. I have to go eat. Resource path, assets, resource, en, cam. And the export path is and hey, I made one. Cool. Oh, geez. Maybe this will be done eventually. Okay, cool. So now it works. So we can import, we can get a type. So this returns void, but we have the scriptable object. So now we just need to parse. Okay. So if I wrote let's add system.io using system.io. We can do using binary reader is equal to a new binary reader. And then we get file from, and then what we do is, what's this? Let's do this. String raw file is equal to string.format, and we want to use the file format. Then we pass in, I hate the tooltip when it covers everything. So we want the resource path, and then an integer cast of the stage index, and then we want to use the extension. Cool. And this is the, call it asset path, raw file path, and we want to get it from the raw file path. And now we got this reader. So we're going to get our thing, and then we're going to start iterating. So shit. Okay. Cam. Okay. Where is our camera data? Camera data. Okay. Can I inherit I binary? Where did I even put that? I binary serializer. That's my interface in system.io. Okay. So camera data. I'm using system.io. Can I implement an interface? Cannot directly contain members such as fields or methods. Can I inherit? No, because they don't let you do that. Well, looks like it's a class. Okay, and now it wants me to implement, what's this? Public void deserialize, and then public byte array. Maybe change that. Why was I going to change that? Serialize. Serialize. Is that? Okay. Binary reader long. What? Binary reader. No, when I serialize, I'm gonna want a memory stream. No, I'm gonna want a writer. Binary writer. I'm gonna want to just put it at the end. So that's gonna be a void. Void serialize. Yeah, let's go to this thing. Binary writer. Actually, like, you know what? Okay, copy this. Public interface binary serializable 2 for the meantime. It's going to want a binary writer and a binary reader. Because it should be able to just sort of do its own. It shouldn't need an address. You shouldn't need to tell it where to go. 2, 2, 2. And then that's binary reader. Okay. Let's test this one out. So basically, if we get a binary reader, we're going to want to do frame duration. Okay. Get. No, great. Now these need to be private. But now they also all need to be serialized fields. Equals reader dot get uint32 lerp speed equals reader dot get float, and then unknown is reader dot get uint32. Right, and then if we were to serialize, we would do writer dot write. Oh shit. Yeah. There's no easy way to do this. Unless I made binary writer extensions, which I throw new system dot not implemented exception. Cool. Oh, sorry. Same thing, right? We get a reader, and we can do reader.get vector3 generic. Oh, is it still? Yeah, get reader position reader.get rotation. Oh, gonna have to start, position is equal to rotation is equal to FOV is equal to reader.get float param flags A is equal to reader.get uint param flags B is equal to reader.get uint 32. And there we go. So then deserialize will call deserialize will do params.deserialize and then give the reader and then interpolate from deserialize reader interpolate to deserialize reader. Cool. And then if this is I binary deserializable 2, we will do okay. This should be a list of pans and then pans equals a new list of camera pans and then reader. So hold it. While reader dot is it end of stream? While reader dot is not end of stream. Pans dot add. Okay. So then what we do is make a camera pan. Is a new camera pan. Pan.deserialize from the reader. And then we add pan to our list of pans. Cool. All right, that might actually be it. So then we're going to get a file from a stream, so.deserialize cam. So if we do so dot Oh, that's why this needs to be public. And then we do dot camera data dot deserialize, and we deserialize from our stream. So we give it the reader, and then it will save the asset. I see. We'll cast it as a cam. Oh. As a cam. Cannot convert binary reader to system.io.stream. Oh. Cool. That is a so open binary reader from file with file. Cool. So if all goes well, we will actually just pull all of the data straight out. So now if I go to cam, null reference exception. Ooh, what the fuck? What is this? Get stream from file. So, file name and the encoding that we want. So we get a text asset file, and we load from resources with the file name. Stream is a new memory stream. Binary reader opens a stream from file.bytes. Yeah, I guess that's how you do it, right? Memory stream. It's a new memory stream. What's the error exactly? Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Okay. So when, okay, let's close this, this. Let's attach it to Unity. Let's hit the import button and let's poke through. That's not, goddamn. So if we attach this to Unity, go to Unity. Strange. It just like skips. Oh, right. Okay. Attach to Unity. Import F11. LiveCam demo 0. Is this a file? assets, resources, en cam. Where's the cam? Reverse alphabetical. Live cam demo is not a thing. Makes sense. All right. Live cam stage underscore demo. Live cam stage demo underscore number. Live cam underscore stage underscore demo underscore number. Live cam underscore stage underscore demo underscore number. GX. Oh, haha. Stage 0 does not exist. Always small things. Still small things. Live cam stage demo underscore 1 dot bin. Resources. Yeah. The file is null. Why is it null? Oh my god. Okay, so there's this really stupid thing in Unity where resources, let's not use resources.load because it's a load of trash. God, it won't see every single file type. So if you ask for like a binary file, it will not see it. This has happened before. It's quite annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. So let's do this. There's a way to do this. I'm sure you can do your private string. What's this? Unity editor application dot persistent data path. Editor application.data path to project folder /assets. Yes, please. Public string. We're going to do this project assets folder. And this is going to be shorthand for application.data path. And so we're going to file stream is equal to a new file stream, and it wants to know where the fuck to get it. Application.datapath file name. That's assets. So we want to add resources, which means in this, we don't even want that. So gonna have to reset. So, but we're gonna do path.combine, and we're gonna put in our resource path, and we're gonna put in our file name. So file path. So this file stream, new file stream, and a file access mode, we're going to allow it to read. Open? I guess open. And then file stream. Okay, and then we're going to do file stream dot copy to file stream dot copy to okay. Can I do just encoding? Stream. It always wants a stream. So let's just do a new memory stream, size 0. File stream will copy to the binary reader. Base stream. Okay. And I think that'll work. Assets, resources, en, cam. Okay, we got errors, it looks like. Oh. Cool. All right, import. Could not find the path. Unity project resources. Motherfucker. You lied to me. I guess that was as an explanation. Assets, resources. There we go. Now if I hit import, could not find a path. Assets, resources. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, and then it has that second filter on the second one. So yeah, then it's the file name. Yeah. So we know where we're getting the file. So we're going to do 0 and 1. Resource path. Okay. So when you open the file, I just want the raw file name, and I don't want the format. And then when I export, 0, 1. Okay. I just want stage index and extension that I'm looking for. So binary. And then when I export it, I want export path plus file format. So we'll save it out as that. Okay. Let's see if we got it. Index 0 based must be greater than or equal to the size of the argument list. This is an error in CamIO 38. All right, so 0. All right, God damn it. Import. Oh, right. Let's see. Null reference exception object is not set to an instance of an object. My reader is not a reader, it would appear. F10 goes to the inspector. File stream fails. Okay. Shit. I keep missing it. F11. Resource path. File path. Oh, what? Oh. Again, another stupid mistake. Cannot find file assets. Oh. Assets. Oh my goodness, this is like resource path. Can I combine all three? Yes. Okay. want you $44. And it looks like Unity's going to crash. But it hasn't. Okay. Okay. Very annoying. I just want to see what the value is. So dgithub project up until assets. Then in assets we had resources and then file path. We want to open it. As soon as I hit F10, oh my goodness. So much like string path is equal to that. And I just want you to open up the path. Well, let's just do that. Continue F10. So the path file stream. Well, it's not null. Capacity, position, it's right at the end. Oh, that might be why. Okay, so binary reader dot base stream dot seek 0 seek origin begin. Okay, and we're going to do using. I'm going to be using this file stream, and then once it's over, it's over. And then binary readers out of scope. I don't know if I can do that, but hopefully I can. And Unity crashed. Which is pretty good. That's only twice today. I've had it once where it was like 20 times in a day, so you know, I'll take what I can get. Exception 0 based. Okay, great. I lost all of my formatting stuff. Assets, resources, English, CAM. 1, 0. The extension we're looking for is binary. Assets, that's the export path. Import object 32. Line 32. file not found exception. Zero. Null reference exception. Okie doke. So now we can attach to Unity again. And then okay, so it crashes. Oh, I see. So duck. That's kind of a bummer. So.camera data is equal to a new camera data. Property is assign only. Okay. Get return camera data. And then also internal set camera data is equal to value. I think if it's in the same namespace, it'll let me do this. Cool. Oh, is that it? The amount of times I've accidentally clicked. Okay, so import null reference exception. Oh my god, all of these. Params is equal to a new getting closer. Oh my god. Apparently it actually imported. So let's go see. And we got it going to here. Hey. Damn. Oh. FOV. Yes. Okay. Well, that's actually working. Well, let's see. If I do this in 0x in decimal. So actually I need to do the opposite in hex. Yeah, cool. So, these are indeed my flags. Yeah. I mean, might want to find a better way. Cool. But so, oh my god, that was it's a funny name. Okay, cam.io, asset path. So export path plus file name format. Plus, okay, so that'll give me all of that. So, okay, so I'll do this. So public, or rather private void import single cam. And so if I did this, okay, so now I can do, and here's where it gets juicy. I'm gonna make a quick script that's going to import every single piece of camera data from all the binary cameras into assets in one button click. And that's going to be what's cool. And the reason why I've been torturing everyone with this long ass debugging. Almost there. And I got this giant mug of tea. Okay. Private constant string right. Okay. So we get, so we'll do live cam stage stage demo is equal to this garbage. So there's 5 types of camera data, and we're gonna go figure out their naming conventions. So live cam. So we got just live cam. Let's do type. Live cam underscore ball. Ball underscore number. Stage. Stage demo. Stage underscore demo underscore. Well, yeah. So honestly, I'm probably just going to do a try catch thing. I'll do stage demo a number. Actually, you know what? I can just hard code this. 50 underscore end. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll actually keep 0. Okay, cool. So we got live cam ball, live cam stage, live cam demo. And then there's this weird, so I get like there's this weird one-off case. First player, second player, third player, fourth player. Yeah, okay. 1p, 2p, 1p, 2p, 3p, underscore, 4p. Okay. Okay, so there's sort of like two banks. These are special, and these are not so special. Cool, okay. So okay, that's import single private void import all. And what we're going to do now is for integer I is equal to 0 if I is less than 110, I plus plus. And the reason I'm using 110 is because that's like how many slots we know F0GX like counts up to. I would assume you could go to like, it's there's 6 indexes, sorry, not 6 indexes, 16 bits or 2 bytes reserved for each. So we could actually go up to like 65,000. Not that I think the game would be able to handle that many on the ROM at once. Okay, so these are constant strings. So we'll probably do this. Private string array live cams. We'll do live cam equals new string array live cam ball live cam stage and live cam demo. And then we close that. And then for this one, same kind of deal. We're going to do private string array of, call it live cams 50, because it's that weird. It's that sort of weird live cam demo 50 and live cam demo first player, live cam demo second, third, 4. Cool, and then stop that. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I'll clean it up in a bit. But the idea is that, so for each string live cam in live cams, I'm going to iterate through, and then for each one, so we'll do this string raw file name string asset path. I'll call it export asset path. Actually, we won't need these anymore. So we're going to do try using this binary reader and do these things. And we're going to catch and basically what we're going to do is debug.log warning and just, you know, get the error. Your exception E and just debug the E dot system dot exception. Just debug that message. Cool. So for each of these, we're going to try and do what is it? String. Oh boy. So file format, no, we're going to use the LiveCam index extension, and then the asset path, file format, LiveCam, LiveCam format, LiveCam format in LiveCams. And then I'm going to do import single cam. I'm going to give it the raw and then the X asset path, export asset path. Cool. And that'll iterate through all of those, which is good. And then for the next one, so we want all of the LiveCam formats in LiveCam 50. And we don't, there's only one of each, so we don't need to iterate a bajillion times over those ones. LiveCam format, LiveCam's 50. We only want, we don't want the stage index because we know it's 50. And then we're going to import all of those. Cool. Now let's see if it works. All right, and we got to hook it up. Import all. And let's see what chaos ensues, because it might not work with some of the files when reading, but we'll have a nice little log to look at. Import. Damn straight. Ugh. Oh. It's a couple hundred files, so. Couple hundred? Yeah, no, that sounds about right. I should probably start learning how to do those like async calls. Oh, and a lot of warnings. Could not file LiveCam stage demo 50. Demo underscore 50 underscore. Oh, hey. That makes sense. But if I go and look in our special folder, if I can remember where I put it. I only have I only have 3 files. Cool. Well, that was a fuck up. Cool. All right, let's try that again. Only this time I'm going to lower this sort of loop to 50 because, okay. Okay. Let's try that again and see how this works. LiveCam stage 50 1p. That's strange. Okay, so it looks like oh, it's probably constantly overwriting itself. Yes, that would make sense. Because I'm putting in the stage index rather than just I. live cam stage underscore 50 underscore that number. Okay, let's try it again. Will it work this time? Great. Almost there. Because once I'm done importing, I can like let it sit for a while. It'll just make inspecting those enums really easy. Okay, cool. Now, there we go. That's much more like it. Okay, live cam 3 and 8. Y. So we got live cam 1, 3. Live cam ball. Oh. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what the errors were. Cannot find file. Live cam underscore 2. Okay. Oh my god, what? What? First? 1ST. Such a bizarro, like, special case thing. Okay. First. And then my assumption is if it could not import some of the file types, then it's because I've made assumptions, and that's not how they work. Right, where they're like perfect multiples of, like ball 34. Yeah, like FOV, that's not it. That is not correct. But I do have live cam stages. Right, I got live cam. All these live cams work. Okay, so live cam ball and live cam are a different format, and that's good to know. It means, I don't know what, but I know it means I can't actually read them. But that also lets me do a couple things, such as in camera data, I can now confidently say that I can call this camera data live cam stage. Live cam stage. Right. And I can call this live cam stages. And I can call these live cam stages 50. Import all live cams. And this one is live cam 50 stages. Cool. All right. This is garbage to an extent in the way it's laid out. So I'm going to go in branch. Wait, no. I'm already on the branch, aren't I? Yeah. So let's do this one more time. Yes, I do want to delete all of these. Just quite a bit to delete. But then cam. I'll call this cam underscore live stage import export. Export path. That one's good. This one's good. These two I don't need. Gonna try and clean that up a bit. Gonna have to get around to fixing that because that's not good. Okay. So once this is done, I should have every live cam stage camera imported. Looks like there's no major error. Boom, done. Everything in a Unity format. It's pretty good. What's this? 37, 38, 39, 40. What? Oh, those are story? Is that story? Is that what story mode is? I think so, because they're all singular camera pans, and then the threes for the AX cup, and then the whatever you want. There's some, yeah. 7 or 9 is like sort of the format. The one with 9 has like those 2 quick cuts they kind of do between things, and this enumerated. Cool. All right. Well, I think that'll be it for now. Next stream, I don't know when. I'll probably come back and actually visualize this data. But now that I have these, it's like super convenient. Yeah, it's just like, you know, I'll be able to load up a stage, you know, even if it's like just the splines or a broken mesh, because I can put in the mesh, though they are broken. I can actually do that and make a quick little tool that you can sort of like select a stage and then hit a button, and then you could actually replay that camera pan in Unity. It's not hard. I know how they're doing it. It's clever. It's like the poor man's interpolation. But yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. I just want to check this one out. What value are you? 30,000. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave the stream at that because it's already been like almost 3.5 hours of me banging my head on this table to get stupid things done. But yeah, next time I'll come back. I'll start interpreting the data in the engine just so that we can have fun and see what it does. And then at some point I might actually jump into the LiveCam and LiveCam ball camera datas. You know, and then once, you know, I don't know if I'll actually care too much about those ones right away. But I could actually write an exporter for this data. So even though, you know, it would be hard to manage data in sort of in the editor, because you wouldn't be able to know where all the objects are and how big they are and what you would see. It would be cool to sort of put those in as an exporter, because then we could just right away start replacing the camera data for stages and their intros and stuff like that, and it wouldn't be too difficult. So that'll be cool. All right. Thanks for watching, peoples. We'll see you next time.